Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you.
Today's video takes us to the suburbs of Chicago, Illinois, with a stop at the Department of Transportation in LaSalle County, where we find our frauditor, tyrant, terminator, as he doesn't get his own way, and now he's going to have a temper tantrum as he gets kicked to the curb. So I'll sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Man, today we at the Illinois Department of Transportation out in LaSalle County. LaSalle.
Anything I can help you with?
I'm sorry?
Anything I can help you with?
Probably in a few moments, not at the actual moment, but maybe in a few moments.
Okay.
The sign. All visitors must sign in, display visitor badge while being escorted through the building. Okay, so.
Now let's take note of this sign. All visitors must sign in and display visitor badge while being escorted through the building. Ah, well, that's just a sign, and it doesn't apply to our frauditor, or does it? Well, let's find out.
Moments later.
Are we going to be able to get in? He said no. Yeah, he told him no, don't open the door for us. So we're glad we was able to capture that. Yeah, why would you tell him not to open the door for me?
We can't open that door. We can't
No reason the public can't come in here for that.
Okay, because right there it says all visitors must wear a badge in order to be escorted through the building.
How can we help you, sir?
I want to be escorted through the building and take pictures of the publicly accessible areas.
It's one of those things.
It's public property, so.
Could you have a seat and we'll get back to you in a second?
What's your name, sir?
Could we just have a seat and we'll
You don't want to identify, sir? You want to be professional? I'm not coming off rude or anything. I'm just asking your
My
name.
name's Frank.
Frank, appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, for sure.
Ah, James wants a tour of the building. Are you going to cry if you don't get a tour, James? Do you need a safe space? Do you need a little teddy bear to hug right about now?
What's crazy is, as soon as Frank came down, the other guy was getting ready to open the door for him. He was like, no. So, but the one that was going to open the door for it, he knew exactly what we're doing because he just turned around and said, oh, it's one of those things. I mean, I'm assuming that he's alluding to an audit, right? It is public property. It's a public building, and this sign right here says it all. All visitors must sign in and display a visitor badge while being escorted through the building. So visitors can be escorted through the building. Now, you probably can't, go throughout the building alone, obviously, but you can be escorted. So
let's take another look at this sign. All visitors must sign in and display a visitor badge while being escorted through the building. But it doesn't say that you are going to be escorted through the building. It says all visitors. Well, now, frauditor, I don't know. You're not an educated man because that's a at-will sign. It doesn't say you're guaranteed to be escorted through the building. So let's continue and find out.
We've conveyed that to them. And if they don't allow us to do that today, then it'll be discriminatory against the camera, which all boils down to our right to record. But we'll see when Frank comes back. Seems like he's the one that's making the discretionary calls right now. Maybe he's going to go try to contact someone else to see. All right. Frank said he'll be right back. The other guy's following him right there. So We'll see. I'll make sure I
What's going on,
stay.
man?
What's going on, officer?
What's happening?
Nothing much, man. I see you pulling in real quick. What, everything all
I don't
right?
know. We got a call that somebody was trying to get inside the building here. I'm trying to figure out what's
Really?
going on. Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. I mean, you want to maybe speak to this guy? I'm not entirely sure, man. I mean, I am trying to get inside.
55. I'm out the subject near the front desk. We're 10-4 so far.
Oh, okay, there. That was the two guys I spoke to earlier. So,
Okay. What's going on?
just like, yeah, I am trying to access the building, so
Yeah.
definitely so. Yeah.
Why? What you got going on? It's an IDOT. This is like it's a transportation center.
Yeah, I know.
It's
So,
not for like the public to go wander around though. You know?
well, not wonder. Yeah, I was speaking to Frank here earlier about trying to. What's your name, sir?
Mike,
Mike. Okay, yeah. So obviously they briefed you on what I'm trying to do today.
a little bit. Why don't you give me your
So,
story?
okay.
Well, now I tell you, good sir, this lad thinks he's a journalist, and he thinks he got some kind of First Amendment freedom to be in here and take pictures and video, and he's not going to leave until he gets to do that, because that's how he makes his money on YouTube. I know that sounds ludicrous, sir, but it's the truth. Best thing you can do is just close the window and walk away. That's the best thing you can do, sir, and let him do whatever he's going to do about it. Let's carry on now.
So basically just want to walk around the publicly accessible areas and take video, and then after that I'll file a FOIA with this department, and then we'll be good to go. That's it.
Well, you're in the public area now.
Yeah, I know. And I know past this door is also publicly accessible, only if you're escorted. I see your guy's sign right there, so you have to be escorted, and I understand that. So escorted sounds like a tour or something, which I'll be willing to take one today if you guys are willing to offer me one.
Well, we've got work we're doing. I think we would need you to have an appointment and tell us
Really?
what you want to meet with us for. There, this is the public part of the building.
Okay. So, what's your name again, sir? I'm sorry. Mike. I don't want to, butcher it or anything like that. The sign, right? The sign is the thing I'm thinking about. Now, it doesn't say anything about an appointment. So it seems like you guys are going to be, for lack of a better word, it seems discriminatory towards my right to record in public. Because it does say if you have an escort, you can access the building. So I don't understand. Why you get what I'm saying, Mike?
I don't understand what you're trying to do either.
I explained it to you.
Well, what he wants to do, sir, is have an argument with you, because that makes good content on uploads in his pitiful channel. And by the way, what is the word accessible? What is that, accessible? Because that's all he says in this video. I just want to go in a publicly accessible. I want to go in a publicly accessible. Do you mean accessible? You don't know how to spell either, do you, Frauditor? It's okay, because I never met a Frauditor yet that had good grammar or spelling skills. Well, let's carry on some more.
I explained it to you.
That's fine.
Okay.
But I'm not providing you with an escort today. If you'd like to call and schedule an appointment, and you've got a reason for us to have a meeting to meet, I'll gladly meet.
Okay. So for me, then it's going to be specifically, I have to schedule an appointment in order to be escorted. All right.
Everybody who comes into this building who is not an employee has an appointment or official business here.
And I do so as well. That's correct.
Okay. You don't have an appointment as far as I know.
That's correct.
Okay.
But I do have official business, and you forgot the other part.
Okay, what's the official business?
Filming in public and filing a FOIA.
Okay. You would like to file a FOIA?
That's correct.
Okay. I can give you the phone number of our Freedom of Information contact,
Okay.
and she'll be happy to help you with filing a FOIA.
Well, you know what? I'll just put it on a blank sheet, and I'll file it that way. Because I can always file it in person. I'd rather do it in person.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I don't.
So if you want to jot down on your FOIA request on a piece of paper and leave it with Kevin here at the front desk, we'll be happy to respond.
Kevin, okay. And you are the highest person here today? Just want to make sure.
No.
I want to take another look at this sign, because it doesn't say that you automatically get to take a tour of the building. No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that at all, Frauditor. Now Frauditor wants to ask the man, are you in charge? Are you the highest man in the building? Well, we all know what's going to happen now. Let's watch and see.
Not the highest person in the building today.
Oh, okay. Well, then can we speak to him or her?
I think she's probably busy right now.
She's probably busy. Can you check just to make sure? Appreciate it.
No, we're not going to check.
Well, Frank was getting ready to. Come on now, Mike.
Frank's not going to go check.
Oh my God.
She's busy. She's got a schedule kind of like mine that's busy with meetings and phone calls most of the day.
Okay, well, what's her name? But we just contact her so we can file a complaint.
Her name is Trisha Thompson.
Trisha Thompson, okay. Just want to make sure so we'll know.
Yep.
Okay, so would you still give me the FOIA form or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I'll give you the contact. I don't have the form at my fingertips right now.
Okay.
But I'll gladly give you a name and a phone number for you.
No, that's okay. Like I said, I'll jot it down on a blank sheet and give it back to you guys for a photocopy, and that should suffice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll turn it. I understand that, but that sign right there doesn't say that. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. It's, you see that sign right there, that white sign? It says anybody can be escorted as long as you sign in and identify.
Let's sign in, yep. So,
But it's at their discretion.
yeah.
The sign doesn't say that either. I'm just
So it's kind of like at the police department, we don't let everybody just kind of wander in, in the back.
Y'all do give tours at the police department, right?
We'll schedule tours and stuff like that, yeah.
Scheduled tours. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's really up to their discretion as far as going inside, right? So.
Official business, right? Yeah. I would make a dentist appointment, and that could be considered official business. And then my next official business would be get a resume coach, and then get some interviews. That would be my plan of action. That'd be my official business. But what do I know?
5 minutes later.
Police departments. Yeah, for sure. So if I could just get a stamped received copy that you guys receive in that FOIA, we should be good to go.
Okay.
And here's your pen back. Don't want to make off with that.
Okay. See what it says.
So yeah, man. And then Brewer, like once they give me my paperwork, I'll be good to go. And how I do it usually is like when you leave, then I'll be leaving.
Okay.
Just so we don't want to let them think that you guys made us leave.
We're going to need contact information for you.
Okay, yeah. So how I do it, I call you guys in 5 days because the state law gives you 5 days to get the requested materials. And once I call and you say it's ready, then I'll come back to pick it up. That's how I do it. I do these anonymously.
Okay.
Yeah.
First and last names of all transportation employees, hire dates, and salaries. For what office?
Department of Transportation.
Like
Its entirety. It'll be its entirety.
the whole state? Is
Yeah.
that what you're looking for?
Yeah, it'll be for this entity right here.
For this building?
There you go. Yeah, for sure.
For this building?
That's correct.
You don't want to give me your name so we can contact you if you have any follow-up questions or anything?
Nah, we don't want to give up any names at this point.
All right.
Just want to remain anonymous, Mr. Mike.
Oh no, never let it be said that a frauditor voluntarily gave up their name. Although we already know his name and we're working on finding out some more information about him, which should be available shortly. Can't wait for that.
For sure. Yeah, I just want a photocopy of it. Stamp received copy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be good to go. Let's take a look at this sign one more time here, just to make sure. All visitors must sign in and display visitor's badge while being escorted through the building. So, again, being escorted was an option, but I think because we have a camera today, the options is not open to us today. So we'll figure it out once we call Trisha. All righty. And just like I just told the officer real quick, just so you guys know as well, my business is done here. So once the officer hikes out and leave, then I'll be leaving. Just so you guys know as well. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Yep. Oh, this your pen. Don't want to. Yep. Like I said, don't want to make off with it.
Well, that's enough of that nonsense, good people. Here's a copy of the all-important FOIA. And look at it. He makes a little heart out of the O. Isn't that cute? Oh, that's so cute, James. I'm requesting... Why is that Q capitalized? I'm requesting first and last names of all transportation employees, hire dates, and salaries. Oh, that's just so important. You can get all that information online, you dimwit. But not so very good, people. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, this is the place for you. Please subscribe. Because when it comes to stupidity in the world, frauditors are numero uno. And they all congregate on YouTube. So their stupidity is on display for the world. No doubt. Please check out my other channels, including Dr. Dave Frauditor Terminator. Oh, there's a bunch of fools over there. And then there's my main channel, which has over 6,000 video uploads for your viewing pleasures. Yeah, James just needs a job. Yeah, I'm not saying that's going to help him in life, but a real job would go a long way, no doubt. All you have to do is fix those choppers, and then you'll be all set, sweetheart. Cheers to that.
What's his name? What's his name? I want his name. Hey, don't leave because you're detained, bro. What do you think about your service here today, ma'am?
You know what? If you're gonna be such a jerk.
He was being disorderly. He's being disorderly. And we're not breaking the law. We shouldn't have a problem here, right? Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Lower your voice. You're getting aggressive now. If we're in public property, you have to have a crime in order to trespass us.
Said, take your hands out of your pocket.
I'm asking for a law.
We don't know what the heck you're going to do right now.
Sir, we're not doing anything wrong.
What's the Third Amendment?
Let me go talk to him.
Yeah, nobody knows the damn Third Amendment.
This guy's being disorderly, but it's okay because he's a cop.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
But you can citate them.
Yeah.
Are they going to be cited for disorderly conduct? In America, the land of the free, where we choose to do what we want as long as we don't break the law, who the hell do you think you are?
Fucking man, dude. I'm not doing anything to you.
You're a bitch ass punk.
I'm not doing anything to you.
Bitch ass white shoe.
I'm not doing anything on you.
Freedom of speech, he never said fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
How is that fighting words? If you feel like fighting, it's your problem. He's not doing anything wrong. I can guarantee you, sir, I can take a video of myself farting and thousands will see it.
Dude, you're in my space. Get away from me. Call the police, would you please?
Just know that we are the bosses, bro. We are. You're not. You have a gun? Yeah. It's your Second Amendment. Guess what? I have a camera. We're going to speak to the mayor about this. By the way, sir, you're in Auditing America with over 100 million views on the internet. I don't have to discuss my day with you. Who are you? Can you briefly, in one sentence, tell us what the Third Amendment is? You don't point your finger at people. We weren't harassing anyone. Oh, you assaulted me. I did. You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
Come on, we're on camera. We're on camera. Smack me, okay?
We're talking about violence.
Come on, man.
We're talking about violence.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Hey.
Get out of my face.
I'm not backing up. No, you asked me.
You're
I'm
causing a
not.
disturbance.
If you touch her, you're going to go to jail.
I'm not touching her.
Get back up.
I don't want to touch either
Back
one
up.
of you.
Oh, the shit show at the post office. You should be crying about that line that you're making. My God.
Why are you crying about cameras?
I have an anxiety problem.
What's your name?
I don't answer questions. And that is why, my friends, Mr. America does what he does. And then you become a tyrant.
And we can nicely refuse.
I'm a tyrant. Who are you?
Who are you?
You're sitting here
Who are
recording
you?
people without their permission.
I'm a camera guy, and I'm in a public place. What's your problem, bro? I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
If I take their mask off, then what we can call you?
What you gonna? I bet you don't have the balls to do that. We have authorization.
I don't want to be on your camera.
Maybe being in a public
How
place is
about
not the
common
best.
courtesy?
Now it's your turn to walk away.
I can walk away whenever I'm. I really.
Walk away now.
Am I being detained?
No, that's why I just told you.
Okay,
walk
I'm
away.
free to
That's
leave.
the opposite of detainment.
Oh, okay, I'm free to leave.
So go ahead. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm free to stay too. Listen, bro. Slow your roll.
You have an appointment.
I'm not talking to you. What the Third Amendment is, and I'll be on my way. You don't have to tell me verbatim. You can just tell me briefly what's the Third Amendment about. Why'd you do that?
We asked you multiple times.
Okay, but why did you do that? I don't need to speak with you, sir.
Who you need to speak with?
Get away from me.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
You're too close, bro. Never break the law. I know my boundaries. I know where I'm at. I'm not interfering with anybody. I don't need you guys to explain to me how to behave myself. Take this one more personal because I've been in there and I know exactly what you guys do. I know exactly how you guys treat the inmates. Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again. All right? Keep your hands to yourself. Why are you touching me, bro? You are a Nazi, sir. And we can get you fired. You know that?
Traveling, we can ask you to leave.
You don't. You can ask, but I can nicely refuse if I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Hey, man, but you have a gun and I want you to stay away from me. Before you enter those doors, all of you stick your tongue in your asses. You touch me. You touch me. Why you put your hands on me? Why you put your hands on me though? You hit me. You can't go anywhere. Look at this guy is following me. Leave me alone. She hit me. She hit me. It's on video. She hit me, and now she's detained by the police. I have freedom of speech. You don't tell me what to do. Who do you think you are? Let's stay right here. No, you can't. You're escaping. Yeah, you're helping a criminal. That's a crime too. You were all up in my face. Why don't you get in my face again, stupid? I'm sick of you.
I don't think there's a crime that's been committed.
You haven't made an investigation.
Okay, well, Did he assault you?
What are you gonna arrest me for? Trespassing? What's the crime? You need a crime. You need a crime to trespass somebody in a public place. What's the crime?
Sir, I tried to explain.
What's the crime?
Clearly, you just want to argue.
Well, no. Of course, I want to argue. I've been violated right now.
First one.
You're required to know
What's
this.
the first one?
I'm asking you.
What's the first one?
I'm asking you, sir.
What's the first one?
What you tell me?
I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you, sir.
Okay.
You don't give us orders. What don't you understand about that?